This is our first quick start challenge of 2025, and you are literally minutes away from feeling better about yourself, feeling in more control of your home, getting organized for 2025. So if all that sounds good, let's dive in. Diane in Denmark here, and I am excited to get started with you today, our first quick start challenge of the year. And don't worry if you are feeling a bit nervous, you don't know what to expect. I have helped literally thousands of people just like you around the world who are looking to have less clutter, to get more organized, more joy into their lives. And that's what we're going to do today. Woo! And I'll also work one-on-one with clients. I have been there myself. I know what it's like to feel totally overwhelmed. You don't know where to start. That all stops today. We're moving forward. As I said, in a few minutes, you'll be feeling better about yourself, better about your home. We're going to do a declutter. We're going to go into a scary space. Things have kind of caught up with me the last couple of weeks, and I've got a small cupboard that I'm going to clear out. Let's do it. Right, this is the cupboard that I'm working on today. This is what I'm going to be tackling. Now, usually I would say to you, get yourself set up for success with 3 bags or boxes. Don't worry about that today, just declutter along with me, okay? And I'll show you what I usually use. And these ones, they're actually not that great, but it gives you a good visual for what we need. So we're going to end up today with some giveaway items. Items that still have life left in them, that can be handed on to somebody else. We are going to have some put away items, items that have ended up in our space that actually belong somewhere else in the house. And the third one, please don't throw away, recycle. Anything that we find in here that is past its best and that is going to go into the recycling. Okay, so the first step is I'm going to take everything out of there and I'm going to put it on the table so you can see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, it's like the TARDIS in here. It's bigger on the inside. Right, you can see that I quite like my fake artificial flowers. Let me get those out and put them on the table. Ooh, anyone for a bunch of flowers? Ooh, there's more. Tulips, love tulips. And don't be ashamed about your space. You know, life gets busy. We start doing that thing of just shoving things into anywhere we can find space. And once we've got everything out, then we can start to look at things one by one. Ooh, almost done. And look what I found, top secret. Right, everything is out and I'm just going to give it a quick brush so that it's nice and clean for when we can put some things back in. Yay, we are done. Right, so here are the contents of that cupboard. Wow, I managed to get a lot packed into it. And when I took them out, I've just kind of put them onto the table, and there were some quite natural categories. I've got the artificial flowers, lots of those, and some artificial plants. We also have some small vases, different sizes of vases. And we also have some kind of knickknacks, some little decorating knickknacks. So as I said, we're just going to go through them one at a time and decide, are they recycle, are they put away, or are they giveaway? Okay, are you ready to do that with me? Take a deep breath, it'll all be good. Whew, right, we're just going to start with the knickknacks. And these ones, these kind of silver acorns, I think I'm ready to let go of those. And I'm pretty sure my bestie, my Danish bestie Vibeke, she loves decorating. She does the Danish thing like we do of bringing the outside inside, you know, with natural things. But it's also nice to have some extras. So those are going to go in my giveaway pile. And I'm also feeling ready to give away these ones. These are ones which I have had hanging in our hall, with the little birds on them. And often in my videos you'll hear Tweet and Sparky are lovebirds, but I think both of those can go as well. thinking Vibeke might like those. And if Vibeke doesn't want them, then I will put them in my bag for our next swap party. Now, if you want to know about the swap parties, how we hold those, something I do with my friends every, like 8 to 10 weeks, we swap. We have a big swap where we bring along clothes that we're not wearing, household items, children's books, you name it, we swap it, and you just bring along what you are not going to use again, and you take what you want from the swap. And if you want more information about that, I've got plenty of videos. Okay, so the knickknacks, those are all being given away. And if you're wondering where I am in my decluttering journey, I have been decluttering since 2006 when I found the Flylady system. And hubby and I are moving out of this big old family home. We've been here for 25 years. This year, hopefully we'll be moving into the city. We are buying a much smaller apartment, hopefully a view of the canals. So I'm really motivated to pay it right back. Also, I lost my mum over the course of last summer, and that's given me a new incentive to really only keep what I truly, truly love and what matters to me. So on that note, I've got quite a lot of vases here. Let me see if I can line them all up. And I can tell you right now, there are immediately some which I know I'm not going to use again, the coloured ones. Coloured and glass, I've realised these past few years, I really like the white with the kind of ribbing on them. I love those ones. Those are Danish, Keller, yeah. So I'm going to keep most of the white ones. This is a Royal Copenhagen one that I found in a charity shop. So I'm going to keep those two. This one can go. This one can go, because I have big vases which I'm using at the moment in the rest of the house. So I don't need this one. This one can go. All the glass ones can go. Woohoo! And don't worry if you're not ready to let go of so much right now. You may be at the beginning of your decluttering journey. Right, I'll put those are all giveaway. These are being kept. And these ones, I quite like these ones. I filled them with salt, like dishwasher salt, and then I put some of my fake plants in them. So this one is being kept, because I've actually got one on the tray on the table at the moment. So those two are being kept. Right, what next? Ooh, all the flowers, all the flowers. Right, so what do we have here? I'm going to start with tulips. Let's start with the tulips. Tulips from Amsterdam. Right, the two plastic pots of tulips, I do like those because sometimes I actually use them outside. So those two are staying, definitely staying. Oh, and here was another little vase thing. That one can go as well. It is nice, but I'm not going to use it again. I have used it with a candle in it. That one can go too. Right, back to the tulips. I'm looking for all the tulips. Will all the tulips stand up, please? Okay, so the yellow tulips, because I have some white ones in my office. And you know what? I think all of these, they seem like they've kind of had better days. And I think all these ones, these can go. Let me see. Let me just put the elastic back around them to keep them together. Let me see if I've got more of the white tulips. No, made a decision. All these white ones can go. Just keep them together with an elastic band. So all those ones can go. I've got one of them, which looks like the one that I've got in my office, a bit brighter white. So that's going to stay. These are going. Ooh, we've got a lot of giveaway things today. Also these yellow ones, hold on, this one looks like it's past its best. That one can just go into plastic recycling. Right, and the yellow ones, they can go to, I'm pretty sure, those came from a swap party. I'm pretty sure they used to belong to my friend, was it Sue? Pretty sure they were hers. Okay, here are a couple of flowers that I made out of crepe paper. You know, I was on a course. Was it last year, the year before? But yeah, I mean, they were nice at the time. Don't need to keep them. Those can go into the recycling. Off with those. Do you do crafts? Have you made paper flowers? Right, the next ones, look at these, aren't they beautiful? I actually bought these fairly recently. I saw them at my friend Shalini's house. She was actually having a swap, and me and Georgina, a friend of mine, we were both like, wow, those are fantastic. And we both went out and bought the same. So those are definitely keeping. Can't wait to have those out in the next few weeks. So those are staying. And how are you getting on with your decision-making process? I know many of you like my videos because you can hear me thinking through why I'm keeping something. Even something is very nice. It doesn't necessarily mean that I have to hold on to it because I'm downsizing, we're empty nesters, we're moving out. So, you know, just because something's nice, that's not enough of a reason to hold on to it. Okay, these ones I use a lot. These are fake sweet peas, and often I will supplement with bits that we have from the garden, fresh greenery. So those ones are keeping. And the same with these, Lily of the Valley. My granny loved Lily of the Valley. And I've got a soap that was my mum's. That was one of the few things that I kept from mum. I've got it in my kind of underwear drawer. Okay, so Lily of the Valley, keeping those. Right, and then we've got a kind of mishmash of random flowers. Let's see, I'm just going to pick the ones that really stand out to me, and the rest can go. Okay, so these I'm keeping. Once again, I'm going to put an elastic band around them. And you know, I like the kind of fake flowers because they look really good in spaces which maybe don't get a lot of light, or rooms that aren't used that often, guest bedroom. So those are a keep. And all these bits of greenery, all these ones can go. Actually make quite a nice bunch, but I don't need to keep them all. Do you do that thing of thinking, oh, well, I could use them for, you got to stop that. Got to stop that. Unless you've got a specific purpose, don't hold on to it. Okay, so all these ones are going. I'll put all those in a bag to keep them together. Got a few random bits that have fallen off. I will just pop those in the recycling. Oh, and a couple of things left. I've got this kind of water pitcher, silver, was a wedding gift. And to be honest, I've never really liked it. I will check with the kids. Usually I check with our kids. They've got their own apartments in the city centre. I always check with them, is there anything that they would like? But they're pretty clear on their style, and I've taught them really well with the decluttering. A couple of other plastic plants, fake plants, I will keep those because sometimes I use those in the bathroom. Quite often I will use them on the little bathroom tray, because that way if they kind of get knocked over when I'm getting in and out of the bath, it doesn't matter. There's no kind of earth going everywhere, and they're plastic so they won't break. One of those little under cups, as they say in Danish. Forgotten my English now. Saucer, what do you call it? You know, one of those little things that goes on. That can go too, obviously. And what is in here? Okay, top secret. Agents of something only. Oh, it's a thing. It's a thing that my son made on 16th of April 2010, and it just makes me laugh every time I find it, because it says, do not look inside. Then it says, stop looking. Okay, that's a fun little thing. That gets pride of place at the back of the cupboard. And before I give you a wee look of what happened, what I am giving away, putting away, recycling, just a wee word to the wise here. If you don't know which room to start with, I teach the Flylady system. This week is zone 2, which is the kitchen. I'll put up a little graphic there. You can see what you might like to declutter. And if you've been using the Flylady system with me, is that how you found the Flylady system? Give me a wee shout out, say hi in a comment. But anyway, let's see what we got with today's declutter. Wow, I think we did really well. Give yourselves a pat on the back. So these are my put-away items, the items that I am keeping, the things that I really love and will use around the house. Over here, look at that, drum roll please, look at all that. All these items are going to somebody else who will use them and love them. We had the vases, we've got the knickknacks. Wow, I think we did really well, really well. And then last one over here is recycle, and just a few bits and bobs there. Also with the put away items, make sure that you set a timer just for a few minutes at the end of your decluttering session and put those things away, okay? We don't want to create more mess. And that is exactly what I'm going to do next. Give yourself a big pat on the back. Leave a comment and say, yeah, go me, I did it. And make sure that you're subscribed, because the next couple of weeks I'm going to be bringing you lots of small challenges. We will be working on our homes. We will be working on getting some self-care, getting organized for 2025. And I'm here to cheer you on every step of the way. So all I've got left to say is live long and prosper, and may the quick start challenge Who Get be with you. And I shall see you very soon with a new video and a rah, rah, rah. Okay, bye for now.